For this Basecamp adventure, we return to Ullswater, England's most beautiful lake. The glittering jewel flanked by the lofty peaks of the Lake District's most eye-catching fells. Having attracted poets and artists for creative inspiration for centuries, we were simply recalled by the incredible natural beauty. Where we take a voyage upon a vessel which predates the Titanic to join the footpaths of the Ullswater Way. Hiking amongst the culturally and ecologically important woodlands and soaking up the marvellous lakeside views. Join us on this spectacular weekend adventure. For this trip, we return to the quiet site. Set amongst the stunning fells that overlook Ullswater in the heart of the Lake District. Touring pitches are terraced, offering panoramic views across the Ullswater Valley. For those accompanying friends and family, there are alternative ways to stay on site, such as glamping accommodation. The washroom facilities are outstanding with individual private rooms. The main attraction being the Quiet Bar, complete with open, cosy, roaring fire. The sound of the crackling logs providing the perfect ambience to share adventure stories with fellow campers. The quiet site sits at the base of Little Mel Fell, an often overlooked fell for which the return route is less than 2 miles from the campsite, offering hikers on the summit outstanding views to Blencathra in the west and Helvellyn to the south. Check-in at the reception was fast and efficient with the help from the friendly staff. Following which we were promptly en route to our allocated pitch. We reserved a hard-standing, fully serviced pitch, and my awning of choice was the Westfield Lynx Travel Smart 200. This lightweight awning is a perfect partner for weekend breaks because it's quick and easy to pitch, especially solo. And as always, under inspection from our resident Cocker Spaniel. We've got a great view of Little Mel Fell straight out of our window. Right, looks like we've got an adventure ready dog there. We're just going to take a quick drive down to the lake and have a little run on the beach. Alright, we're just going to head out to the lake for a bit of a walk, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the heating on a low setting and the water off, just so we don't come back to a freezing cold caravan, because it is cold today. And then we're off to the pub tonight. A short drive from the quiet site is the Aira Force and Gobaro Park car park. Aira Force sits in a designed landscape, part of the pleasure park created by the 11th Duke of York around 1780. Lakeside, a small, tranquil beach can be found, offering far-reaching views across Ullswater Lake, and sniffing heaven for the waggy tails of Cocker Spaniels. Leaving the shores behind and stepping into an ancient woodland, a network of trails weave amidst gorges, revealing a magnificent waterfall. The thundering water of Aira Force dropping over 65 feet. We've worn the dog out already, and we've got the big walk to do tomorrow yet. And little does the dog know, we're going to the pub in a minute. There's the wife sprucing herself up in the wet room.
Oh, don't.
Too late.
Oh, thanks.
Well, it's the first night. We're just getting ready for bed. And the dog is actually on her sleeping bag for once. Let's see how long that lasts. So it's a fine morning in the base camp. Lovely crisp cold morning. It was a cold night, so we've got condensation on our windows outside, and the dog snored all night, didn't you, darling? And then she got me up to take her out for a pee at 4 in the morning, got in my sleeping bag, and then fidgeted for the rest of the night, didn't you, dog? Anyway, we're all looking forward to our hike in the morning, and we're going to go and get a sausage sandwich from the Quiet Bite, which is just over there, about 100 yards from our caravan. So, the plan for today. So we are at the quiet site, where that blue dot is there. And we're going to take a drive shortly down to Glenridding. I'm going to get the Ullswater Steamer. And it's a half-an-hour sail, if you like, to Hotown Pier, which is here. And then what we're going to do then is get the Ullswater Way and follow the path all the way back to Glenridding. So it's a 6.5 mile walk, but I suspect this section here could be flooded because of all the recent rain, so we might have to just extend it and walk around slightly. So it's between 6.5 and 7 mile walk. We've got a lovely sunny day today, so that should be a beautiful walk. Leaving the toasty base camp behind, we depart for Glenridding, the home of the Ullswater Steamers. The steamers have been operating on the lake since 1859. Today, the Ullswater Steamers operate one of the largest heritage boat fleets in the world. We set sail on the Lady of the Lake. Built in 1877, she predates the Titanic by 34 years and is believed to be the oldest working passenger boat in the United Kingdom. Her frames are made from cast iron, as steel had not yet been invented at the time of her construction. The glint upon the glass-smooth surface of the lake, providing near-perfect images worthy of the finest nature calendar. As the voyage continues, the mind wonders, as if at this very moment is there a finer boat journey in the world? Joining the Ullswater Way, we are immediately reminded why Ullswater is one of the most picturesque locations in the Lake District. Offering a mix of fell paths, woodland trails with incredible lakeside views, and of course, those idyllic picnic spots to gaze and wonder. The Ullswater Way circumnavigates the lake through spectacular landscapes, offering something for everyone.
So we're back from our walk along the Ullswater Lake. Oh, it was a fabulous walk, wasn't it, dog? Yes, it was. And the plan for tonight is we're going to Penrith for a meal in a pub called the Georgian Dragon.
Smells amazing.
Well, it's another fine morning in the base camp. The dog's snoring her head off all night as usual. Well, that's happened eventually. It's time to pack down and go home this morning. But we're just going to watch the sunrise through the base camp window there. So the plan for this morning. Going to do a continental breakfast for the wife and I. Got some croissants there. I've got the oven preheating. That'll take about 10 minutes or so just to warm up croissants. In the fridge, I brought some natural yoghurt, some orange juice, some fresh fruit. And in this cupboard here, I also brought with us the honey that we bought from Laxey in the Isle of Man when we were there a couple of months ago. So that should be very tasty. What do you reckon, dog?
With the awning swiftly back in its bag, the pack-up is stress-free. As we depart for home, we deliberately leave a small part of our hearts behind, providing the perfect reason to return sometime in the very near future. Ullswater may simply be the most beautiful place in England. Surrounded by stunning mountain scenery, the Lake District is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Loved by millions, its spellbinding landscapes are already calling us back. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next Basecamp adventure sometime very soon.